In this video, let's see how to use data validation feature in Excel. Data validation is used to check whether the user is entering the data in accordance with the criteria imposed by you or not. Let us use an example of the product list that are available in my shop, which has a product code, description and a unit price. I want to impose a criteria on my stock code. Say I want all the positive numbers over here, which I can do by selecting this column and then going to data validation tab and then setting, since I want a positive number, I choose whole number, and then since positive number is always greater than 0, I say greater than 0. You can change the input message as well. I have given here the input message as positive numbers only, input positive numbers. You can change it as how you want. It appears in the columns as a instruction to the user. Okay, now you can see that positive number only, input positive numbers is an instruction that is given. And now if you want to change this code to 0, it actually throws an error message. These error messages can also be customized by going to data validation and then error alert and choosing any of the styles like stop, warning or information. Warning and information doesn't change any of, will allow the user to give an invalid data, but stop doesn't allow. You can give any of the title that you want and the error message in order to give the suitable error messages for the user in order to make it, the data entry more clearer. The data validation can be imposed on any other data sets as well, like you can give the date criteria or the time or the text length if it is a social security number or a passport of any particular length. You can also create a list. So now let's see how to create a list. Now let's say I want to give a customer the list of available products that are there in my shop. I can do that by giving data validation and then selecting list. Now I want to give the source. For the source, I select the items that are available in my store and then OK. Now you can see that it gives the a list of all the items that you have you had chosen earlier. Now I want to make use of this drop down in order to create a basic invoice in a supermarket. Now in order to do that, I have to take the stock code from the stock code in the other sheet and then get the description and unit price using VLOOKUP. In order to get the stock code from the other sheet, I actually have to rename this column to stock code. I'll rename this to stock code and then go to data validate, go to the sheet 2 and then here I'll select all the columns and then give data validation. Now list and then source. You can actually give is equal to source code or just press F3. It gives a list of the names that are available and click OK. Now you can then click OK. Now you can see that there's a drop down of all the available items in this. Now in accordance with the stock code, I want to get the description and unit price. That I can do by using VLOOKUP. Use this, fix it. Now the table array, I'll choose all the values in this. Columns. This actually returns 1, but I want 2, so I'm adding 1 plus we want the exact match, so I use false. Now you can see that the white hanger heart tea lighter, the description of the product has appeared. This I can extend it to price as well. Now depending on the units, you can actually create the total amount. You can extend it to the other products as well, but it throws an error message. So since we do not get or do not want the error message in this order, let's give criteria if condition, that if it is empty, let's leave it empty, else let's take the product. Let's do it for this as well. Now if I extend it, then it doesn't throw any of the errors. I can select any products from the drop down and then it appears. Now for the total, let's impose the criteria again. If condition is equal to empty, then leave it empty, else multiply unit price with the number of units of that product. You can see that the output appears. This is how data validation is used in Excel. Thank you so much.